All right, let's talk about the housing market. We all know it's been a total disaster for years. It's been chaotic, a bumpy ride. It's been like that for years, since 2008. And now everyone's asking, will 2025 be some of the same, or is it going to get better? What's really going to happen? Well, Zillow, Fannie Mae, and some of the other big dogs are saying no. It's going to be more of the same, more of just how it was in 2024. Now, in this video, I'm going to break down exactly what the experts are saying so that you can prepare and see what the predictions are for 2025. I've done my research. I know all the facts. I'm going to go over it all with you. No fluff, just the exact truth. And it's coming up right after this. Hey guys, this is Carlos Copswell, realtor here in San Antonio. If this is your first time to this channel, you want to learn everything there is to know about the real estate market, moving here to San Antonio. If you got any questions at all about coming here, give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email. I'll put my information down below. Well, let's jump into it. So, first of all, can you believe it's already December? Where the heck did this year go? It just flew by. And let's be honest, many people still cannot afford to buy a home. The Fed was supposed to help by cutting rates, fixing different things, but look around, it's still a mess. Not much has changed. It's a lot of the same as it was just a couple of months ago. Prices are still going up. Mortgage rates are at 6%, and people are stuck with the golden handcuffs with those low 2 to 3% interest rates. It's honestly a problem because we will most likely never see rates that low again. And of course, the inventory, it's still low. People see a lot of houses on the market, but the numbers of homes for sale is still 26% below pre-pandemic levels. Now that's a problem. Why? Because those homeowners with the 2 to 3% mortgage rates, they're locked in. They don't want to sell. Why would they want to sell? Unless you really have to. If it were me and you don't have to move and you have a rate in the 2 to 3% range, I'm staying there for a long time. However, that's why inventory stays low and affordability is still a disaster. Now, if you really look at the history, rates are actually where they should be. They should have never went down to 2 to 3%. If you look at the trends, we're right there where we should be around this time frame. Maybe a little bit high, but I see rates at the 5.5%, and we'll probably get down there sooner or later. All right, next up, let's take a look what the almighty Zillow has to say about the 2025 market. Zillow actually does predict that prices will still go up about 2.9% by October of 2025. Of course, that's better than 10, 20, or 30% like we saw in the early stages of the pandemic, which was just absolutely insane. But 2.9% is still climbing. And again, why is it climbing? It's the inventory. Inventory has a lot to do with why prices climb. Supply and demand. That's all it is. Now, Zillow does say that there are still some opportunities, and they lie in these smaller markets. Nationwide, Zillow says the hottest markets are going to be outside of the huge metros. So, first up, we got Atlantic City, New Jersey. Then we have Kingston, New York, Knoxville, Tennessee, and a couple parts of Maine are also expected to see some of the hottest gains. And again, these are affordable markets. Why? People can't keep up with the insane prices of living in the city, so they're flocking to these underrated towns just outside of these large metros so that they can still commute to work and still live that lifestyle, being a part of a city, but just living outside and finding it much cheaper and affordable to live out there. The builders, buyers, sellers, pay attention to this. There's always someone winning in chaos. And right now, the ones winning are the ones living outside of the city. Now, if you're here in San Antonio, we do have some awesome cities just outside that still does have affordable housing. Some of the places you want to check are Helotes, Texas, New Braunfels, Texas, and Bernie, Texas. These cities still have somewhat affordable prices, but the great thing is they have tremendous upside if you're thinking resale in the future. Now let's take a look what Fannie Mae has to say about the market in 2025. Fannie Mae says home sales will recover, but slowly, only 4% growth next year. Mortgage rates, still high. They're now saying that 6.3% is probably going to be the average all the way through 2026. And I hate to say it, they're probably right. Now, let's jump into what politics have to do with this market. Now, calm down, calm down. So, starting January 20th, we've got a new administration. Yep, you know it. Trump's coming back. And look, I'll say this. He's actually got some pretty good ideas. So, cutting regulations for builders, smart. That will help out. Using federal land to build new homes. It sounds good, but the question is, Where is this land located? Is it in the middle of nowhere? It's not solving a problem if it's out in the middle of nowhere and people don't actually want to live out there. People want to live where they can work. People want to live where there's infrastructure and opportunity. They don't want to live out in the middle of the desert or anything like that. And honestly, here's the truth. There's no president that has fixed the housing market since 2008. It's been like this for years, folks. For years. This is a problem that actually needs some real leadership, real action, and frankly, incentives to build affordable homes. All these builders need to stop building these overexpensive homes. They need to build starter homes for families and people that are looking to buy their first home, or military folks who are moving in and out of major cities. They need affordable housing again. That is truly how you fix a market like this. Now, here's what you really need to know to really take back control. So 2025, like I said, it's going to look a lot like 2024. But you know what? Here's what you can do. Stop spending money on useless things. Start saving your money. Start saving for that down payment. Start saving for that closing cost. You got to be ready to purchase. Number two, you got to fix your credit. If there's things in your credit that you can deal with over a period of time, get that taken care of. Because better credit means a better rate. It's simply that simple. And with the better rate, you could obviously afford a much higher priced home. You got to stop waiting for the perfect moment. Life doesn't wait, and neither should you. If you need to move, just move. At the end of the day, predictions are just predictions. Look, the experts, of course, have been wrong. They've been wrong many times before. The economists, the forecasters, they've definitely missed the mark, and they'll probably miss it again. Nobody really knows what's going to happen in the next year. Nobody has that crystal ball that can tell us exactly what's going to happen. But here's what we do know. Markets definitely do change. Opportunities, they come and go. And the people are ready, who are prepared, who act, those are the people that win. Stay focused on your goals, stay smart, save, prepare, be ready. The housing market is going to stay a mess, at least for a little while, but there's always a way to navigate it and best prepare for you and your family. Now, that's all for today, guys. Subscribe, share, and let's get after it. I'm Carlos Copswa, and see you next time.